Capricorn, how you doing? So I keep hearing I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. I'll tell them if you don't. Them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But I keep hearing that if you don't tell them, I will. But or the name William or Bill, Will. I'll tell them about the will. Pale water, something to do about someone going very pale. Okay, I don't know if it's to do with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I'm definitely hearing a Piscean. But I'm not afraid of them. I'll tell them if you don't want me to. I'll tell them. So it's kind of like I don't know what I'm hearing. Something to do around a friend of a friend. Like if you don't tell them, I will. So I don't know if it's some kind of like bad news about a will. Okay, about physical illness of someone, something, and like money is involved about a will. Like drawing it up and saying, okay, look, if you don't want to tell them, I'll tell them some bad news. So I don't know if this is a friend telling a friend or a mother or someone like that, but I keep hearing like, well, I'm not afraid to tell them and I'll tell them if you don't. So I don't know if someone's like got something over somebody, okay, and it's like, look, if you don't tell them, I'm going to go round there and I'll tell them. If you can't speak to them, then I'll go round there and speak to them for you. So it could be something to do around a Scorpio or an Aries. So I keep picking up signs of it being family involved here, like family, like an involvement of family. And like, look, if you can't speak to them about it, then I'll go and speak to them about it and I'll see what they say. So I don't know. It's kind of like someone's feeling intimidated. Like, I don't know if it's involving a Leo or an Aquarius, because I'm definitely picking up like Leo. Okay, but that would also be Aquarius in my book through reading through numerology. And, I definitely keep hearing the same kind of message of like, look, if you can't tell them and you don't want to tell them, I will. And I really do think that it might have something to do with around kids, family. Like, if you can't get through to them and they're not going to speak to you, then I know that they'll speak to me because I'll go round there and I'll actually speak to them about it. So it's kind of like somebody sending over the mother or someone sending over the brother. Okay, so they're saying that there might be brothers that are involved. Like, okay, if they're not going to listen, then I'll send my brother over there, and my brother will go and fucking sort it out. So there could be some sort of, I don't know if it's going to cause an argument or a fight, but they're definitely saying, like, if they're not going to listen to you and they're not going to, like, open up the lines of communication or anything like that, and somebody's blocked someone and it's involving, like, children, then if you're not going to speak to my daughter or son, then I'll send my son over there. So this is a mother. I think this is like a mother saying this. If you're not going to speak to them, then I'll send somebody over there that will. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if someone's trying to prove something or I don't know what this is, Capricorn. Well, I mean, you guys will know it if it's... They're saying that you're going to know it. If I send them over there, you'll know about it. So, I don't know. I mean, when I say send them over there, I'm picking up like going from one house to another house. And if you're not going to speak to this person and you're not going to speak to them amicably and you're not going to do anything about it at all, and you're just basically just going to sit there and just manipulate the situation or not talk to them or anything like that, then I'll go over there and I'll talk to them about it. So I don't know what this is involving, but they're saying that it's going to start to involve someone else. Like, I'm going to bring someone else into it. Like, if you don't start answering me and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, if you don't soon start doing something about it, then I'm going to send someone over there that will do something about it. Okay. So what it is, I don't know, it could be involving a Steve or a Stephen or Stephen King. Definitely picking up like a lion energy of Leo or Aquarian. If you're not going to say anything, then I'm going to say something. If you're not going to tell them, then I will. That kind of thing. Now, I don't know if this is involving like a will or if it's to do with like money that's involved, like child support or maintenance. And like, if you're not going to pay them any money and you're not going to pay them back, then I'll get like a debt collector to come round and collect it for you. Or like rent or bills. I really do think it's involving money, if I'm honest. It could have something to do with like child support, but I'm definitely picking up like children being involved in whatever this is. Okay, and like if you can't speak to them or you don't want to speak to them, then I'll take it over there and I'll give it to them. So is it something like they're saying like a gift or a present? What? A gift or a present? Like if you don't want to give them it, I'll give them it. What? What is that? Because I'm hearing like, can you go and drop this off for me? Like a parcel? Or a present? Or a gift? Is it where, like, it's someone's birthday? Or it's like a Christmas... Well, it won't be Christmas yet. But I definitely keep picking up, like, I can't go over there and give them this gift, right? Or I can't go over there and give them this money. And if you can't do that, then can you go over there for me and give them it? Okay, so there might have... Through some of the readings, it would obviously be numerology or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I picked up where somebody had put a what do you call it? A disorder on someone, like an order. Okay. Sorry, what do you call it? A restraining order. There you go, a restraining order. And somebody has like this restraining order on them and saying, look, you can't come anywhere like within 50 feet or like, you know, whatever, like 2 miles or whatever it be. Okay, I'm definitely picking up like 8 Mile, Eminem, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But like 8 Miles, something like that. Okay. And so Marshall or Mathers or something like that. But, or a rap artist or something, I don't know. But like, if you can't go over there, then I will take this gift over there to them. Sorry, hold on a minute, because I was kind of losing my flow. That's it. It's something to do around a restraining order. And somebody has got like this restraining order out on a person saying, look, you can't come over here and we don't want you over here at all. But if you have to send somebody over here to pick it up. So is it children? Is it? Like, is it a child? Like, the mother or the father can't see the child and I don't want you coming over here to get your kids, but I will allow so-and-so. So it might be like social services or something like that. Okay. So is it where somebody has to come and pick up their stuff from their house? And they're saying, look, if you can't... Okay, so that's what they're saying that it might be. So if you haven't seen this channel before, I channel a load of weird shit. Okay, because I'm a medium. So if it relates to you, it really does. But they're saying that it could have something to do with around, I cannot come and pick up all of my belongings. You're not going to allow me to come and pick up all of your belongings. And because you won't allow me in, I'm going to have to get someone to come over there and pick it all up for me. Okay, so some of you, it could be just like general stuff. Jennifer, but it could be just like general stuff. Like, I need to come and pick up all my belongings. And because you're not going to let me in, then I need to come and get all of my clothes and fucking so on and so forth. Don't forget, you can also watch this as a Gemini, because I'm a numerology reader. And obviously, if you follow my channel for a while, you'll know that if you're watching through numerology, that it will, the messages that I'm giving you will relate. But you'll have to watch the videos that are provided below of how I do this, or why it works, or how it works. Okay, but something like that, like something is in the works. Okay, and it's kind of like this plan to get some stuff back, and that I can't go over there, or an individual cannot go over to this place. Okay, and because I can't go over there and get it, can you go round there for me and pick up all of my belongings and all of my stuff? And some of this, it might be to do with around children. Like, can you go and pick my kids up for me because I can't go over there, so on and so forth. I don't want to see the person, or I can't see the person, or both, right? Or both. It could be having something to do with around a Libra, right? A Libra. Because I'm picking up, it's either one or the other, okay? Or it's my mother. So can my mother come over there and pick it up? Okay, some of you, they're saying that they're staying with my mother. I'm staying with my mother. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll break my balls? So something to do with... I'm also hearing sick balls chopper. Something to do around pitbull. A pitbull terrier. I love pitbulls. But something to do with a pitbull. Or... So is it to do with a dog? Can you go and pick up a dog? Like, is it... What's this to do with dogs? This came up around Leo, Aquarians before, and it was something to do with... It was about dogs. It was about dogs. It was also involving Sagittarius placement, like 5 Taurus. Sagittarius Taurus. Okay, like, can you go and pick up my dogs? So is this like a kennel? Like a kennel, a dog shelter, or a kennel? And can you go and collect my dogs for me? Because I... So why would you need someone to go and pick up a dog? can you go and pick up my dogs? Or is it, because I'm hearing Pink Floyd, dogs. Any of you like Pink Floyd? It's actually one of my best songs, to be honest with you. Animals. Can you go and pick up my animals? I'm picking up like an animal shelter. Like an animal shelter. Animal shelter. I don't know why this is to do with like, I can't go, but can you... Is this like a boss that sends someone, like, can you send other people to go and get it for me? I don't know what this is involving animals. Animals. So, because they keep saying animals, like, because I'm hearing basically like the energy of like Pink Floyd, animals. So they keep saying like, can you go and pick up my animals? Animals. Moles. Molly? Molly? Like a dog. That is actually my dog. Molly. Can you go and pick up Molly? This would be my mother. She's a Gemini. But like, can you go and pick up Molly? Can you come and pick up my dog? Is there something to do around the vets? Like a veterinarian? This came up in other readings before about a physical veterinarian of someone from war. Okay, or a vet. Like, can you go and pick up my dog from the vet? Or can you go, or Bets, Haley, the name Haley, or Bet. But can you go and pick up my dog from the vet or my cat? They're not saying cats, they're saying dogs. Dogs. Can you go and pick up my dogs from the vet? Okay. Vets. But definitely hearing Bets, like Haley Bets, or Haley, but Bets. Can you go and pick up my Bets? Okay, is there something to do around horses? Like horses. Like, can you go and pick up... Because here we have a bookies. No income tax, no VAT. You could be dealing with like a Cancerian or like puff 7. Okay. But can you go and pick up my betting slips from... Yeah, so the name Betty. Bet. Okay. Or Midler, but I very much doubt it. But can you go and pick up my betting slips from the betting office? So someone gambles on horses or they back horses. Or something like that. Because I'm definitely hearing like Dave. You are Dave. But like only fools on horses. Can you go and pick up my horses? So it's involving like a horse stable. Can you go and pick up my horses? Anyway, yeah. So there seems to be a few messages there for you, Capricorn, about, I don't know, not being able to go over to somewhere and sending someone over to pick something up. Okay, something up. Because I can't go and fetch it, so can you go and fetch it for me? Okay. So whoever that it is, might be Stephen. That would be Stephen Robinson. So what do they so they work for children. So they normally send other people over to do school runs. So it might be a taxi run, and I can't go and pick up the kids. Can you go and pick them up for me? Okay, so it might have something to do around a schoolyard, and like I can't pick my children up because something's happened. Blah blah blah. Can you go and pick up my kids? Okay, but for some reason I'm also picking up like dogs being part of, well, I mean they're part of the family. So like children being dogs, actual dogs itself, and can you go and pick up my dogs? But can you go and pick up my children? They're saying like from school. Can you go to school and pick up my kid? Okay, so if this is involving a job, right, or the name Rob or Robin or Robert or Robertson, but if this isn't if it isn't involving physical picking up like children for a job, I'm picking up another signal of like, can you go and pick up my children? Because I'm not able to make it. So if you're not with the person, but you are kind of speaking amicably, and the children are at school, it's kind of like, look, I'm not going to be able to make it because I'm at work. Can you go and pick up my children for me? So it might be where you've sorted this out with like a lawyer, of the name Laura or lawyer, but like a lawyer, solicitor, had like been told that we can't see each other, and can you go and pick up my children because then you won't have to see me, blah blah blah, and you can pick them up from school, and then you can have them come over and visit you, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, and you can have like however long it is with your kids before they come back to me, but can you send your mother or your father over and bring them home? Something like that. Okay. So that's what my spirit is saying to you. You all right, Capricorn? How are you all? So, so we're looking at the 14th until the 21st of October for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or Life Path 6, or Gemini, really, but, you know, there you go. Let's see. So, just say Capricorn. Capricorn from the 14th until the 21st. Capricorn from the 14th until the 21st. Single mother. I'm singles. Some of you singers, I'm also hearing a singer or something to do around music. You might like my Angel Radio. Have you heard the new drum and bass one? It is actually on this channel and the other one. If you don't know that, I also run a music channel as well as this one. But I'm hearing music. Therapist. I need to go and see my therapist. Okay. Some of you are healistics and you're looking into healistic. Hold on. Healistics. Stick. I'm hearing fetch. Like fetch. Like someone that throws sticks to dogs. Stick. Go on, fetch it. That's what I'm hearing. Go on, fetch it. Go on, fetch. Fletcher Memorial. Something to do with someone that works at a morgue or a memorial service. It might have something to do with a will, physical will, okay? But like I'm also hearing Fletcher's Memorial. So that's something to do around Pink Floyd again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie. But can you go and pick up Ernest? Or Ernie, or Evie, Devi, Deve, Steve. Can you go and pick up Steve? Anyway, so single mother, I'm hearing for a lot of you. Okay, if you didn't know, normally this is where we do the channeled weird stuff, cards, and then it alters when I go over to Patreon. Okay, that's where I'll just do a normal reading and go back to the normal generic cup and fish stuff. So some of you are talking, this is Leo energy or an Aquarian. Some of you are like Virgo here, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius. Some of you are single, okay? You are single or a single mother, okay? And you're looking after yourself. But I'm hearing that I'm having to look after myself. I'm having to put myself first. But yeah, definitely communicating as a single person for a lot of you here, okay? Some of you are looking to date because you're single. Because this is sort of like wanting to hook up with someone. This is kind of like sex as well. So it might be just like where you're getting to know somebody or you're putting yourself out there. It's definitely what I'm hearing. Like, I've got to put myself out there again. Like, I'm single and now I'm having to put myself out there. Okay. So it's a bit like the dating pool. I'm dating a pool or a poolie or a pool or Putchie or Pisces. But I'm dating a Pisces for some of you. I'm actually dating a Pisces. Let's see. So some of you are single and you're just putting yourself out there, basically. Let's see. 14th until the 21st. For Capricorn. Oh, fucking hell, dear. Oh, dear, what can the matter be? Something is a matter. Fucking urgency, emergency. Something to do with somebody's desperate. Yeah. Desperately seeking Susan, or Sue. The name's Sue. But I'm desperately to sue your ass. Is definitely what I'm hearing. Like, I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to take you to fucking court and I'm going to take you to the cleaners. Tina? Okay, you're in Tina. Or Cortina. Or Martina. Martini. Shaken, not stirred, martini. I'm hearing martini. Martin. The name Martin. Danielle. Danielle. Martin. Or Martini. Martini? You like a martini? Or the name Tina. Tina. You could be dealing with a 7 or life path 7. Cancerian. But some of you, you're waiting for someone to come back. Like, I'm waiting. This could have anything to do with prison. Because I'm picking up, like, parole officer. A parole officer or parole. Because I'm definitely hearing, like, citizens on parole. Citizens on, like, American, what was that cop show? But something to do with America's Most Wanted or something. Or, like, citizens on parole. Like, parole duty or something like that. Parole. I have to see. Oh, okay. So they're saying that I have to see my parole officer. unless you are an officer and a gentleman, it's to do with Richard or Gear. But like Richard, Rachel, Rashad, anybody beginning with R, basically R, Lars, Laura, also. But I have to see my parole officer first. But it's like, well, if you're an officer and you're a gentleman, if you was a gentleman, you would basically do it for me. That's what I'm hearing. Like, well, if you had any kind of like scruples, bruv, if you had any kind of like, if you was really a gentleman, you would come and pick me up. So it's kind of like some of you are single and you are trying to find somebody, and you're trying to find a pickup. Like, I mean, is this a hooker or something? I don't know, but like a call girl or a call service. But like, I'm hearing Cool Hand Luke, something to do with Luke or Sky Walker, Walker, the name Walker, Brian Walker or Walk the Dog. There's something here around dog walking, like a dog walking service or something like that. Dog walking service, or like dog walking. Because I'm hearing don't walk, just run. Don't run, walk. There's something with the Foo Fighters, walk. I'm going to go for a walk. Some of you walk outside, like I'm just going to go for a walk. Like, well, I'm just trying to like basically like scout around and look for someone while I'm out there. Like, I mean, who's that? Like, I'm looking while I'm out. Like, you know, you alright, David? You alright, Dave? How you getting on? Like, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just fucking weird. I'm just like lurking around a bit. How you doing? Yeah, you alright? Yeah, how you getting on? Yeah, I'm alright. You alright? Yeah, I'm alright. So, I don't know, some of you are scouting around. Scouts. Dib, dib, dob, dob. Rob. Dobbing. Dobbing? Dobby? Dobby? Who the fuck is that? Dobby. Dobby. Dob. D-O-B. 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 Dead on... what? Dead on bed? Dead on bed. Found dead on a bed. Ted. Oh, I'm not going to go into channeling deceased loved ones again. D-O-B. Whatever that's going to stand for you, I'm hearing D-O-B or Dob. Dobby. Dobby? Dobby. Is it a fucking... like, what was that? It was off a film. Someone called Dobby. You're right, Dobby. Dobby? Dobby. Robbie. Robert. Robin. Robin. You alright, you Robin arsehole? I mean, you Robin arsehole. Anyway. Yeah, some of you, this is to do with parole office. Like, parole. Like, I'm on parole. And I'm a single person on parole. And I walk dogs for a living. Citizens on parole. Rolling, rides. Keep those doggies rolling, rides. Something to do with walking dogs. Just constantly walks dogs all the time. I seem to be walking dogs all the time. I seem to be talking to dogs. Yeah, great. Fucking dogs. Yeah, I can't beat dogs. Dog's best friend. I love my dog to bits. She's really cute, my dog. Yorkshire Cairn Terrier. I think it cost me about 750 quid, bruv. What a fucking money. But yeah, well, I bought it as a puppy. Some of you are buying puppies, or you want to buy a puppy. A puppy. Puppies are fucking fantastic. Something to do around dogs here, Capricorn. Dogs. Puppies. I don't get a puppy. Oh, what then? Anyway, let's see. My dog's getting older now anyway. Some of you have lost a dog. That's one of the most... me, to be quite honest with you, this is God's honest truth. Fucking anything can happen to a human. If it happens to a human, I'm like, well, you know, it's honest. But if it happens to an animal, I'm fucking like, oh no, I'm really protective over animals. When it comes to humans, I'm like, bruv, you made a fucking mistake. You're a human. Don't fucking do things that are stupid, right? But like when it comes to animals, like anything to do with like I'm like, oh no, like I can't stand animal cruelty. Yeah, it fucking stays in my head, man. Animal cruelty stays in my head. Like, I can't get it out of my head. Like, if I see a bird, even a bird, like, if I'm driving a car and a bird gets hit, I can't even fucking, like, I can't even, I feel it. I feel it. I'm like, oh, man, that bird, literally. So, I can even jailbird. Jailbird. Birds. Jailbirds. Jailbird? Jailbait. Really? There's someone that's young. Someone that's young, jailbait. Jail. Jason, Julian, Justin, yeah. Same old people. Anyway, let's see. 14th into the 21st. Fuck. Oh dear. What can the matter be? Well, fucking loads, Tyrone. You know what? Bollocks to it, bruv. I can't take this shit no more, Danny Glover. Y'all fucking batshit crazy. Every time do I run from you. Every time do I start talking about boxing. Y'all bring fucking Joe Lewis up. Really, Joe? You have to bring fucking Joe up all the time, don't you? John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. How the fucking hell do you always bring them up? Right at the last moment. Do y'all go and fuck it right up? But like 7 always runs from 5, right? So it's like avoiding someone. It's like, bruv, I ain't got time to stand here fucking listening to all your bollocks keep fucking ranting and raving. What's the matter now? Oh, well, I don't know. Something's wrong. What? Well, nothing. What? What do you mean nothing? Well, there's something wrong with you. What? No, it's not me, it's you. No, it isn't. It's you. No, it isn't. It's me. That's what I said. No, I mean, it's fucking you. No, it isn't. It's you. No. Don't you talk to me like that, young man. Come back here. So, what the fuck is that? Oh, listen, I ain't got time to listen to all of your bullshit. Just get out my way. I ain't got time. Fucking. I'm just avoiding you. I don't want to stand here listening to you keep fucking moaning and bitching and moaning, like trying to find out where I'm going, how many peanuts are in my shit. Like, you know, I don't care. It's my life. I can do what I want. If I'm single, I'm going out. Let him out. You're alright. Like, yeah, just fucking argumentative. I mean, it could be something very minor, but it isn't to the other person. They're kind of like, bro, why do you always have to start arguing? Why can't you stop thinking? Just stop using your brain and just follow your intuition. Well, I am. There's something wrong with you. There isn't. Have I got chocolate all up my sphincter, bruv? There's no shit here. They're like, well, there fucking is. So some of you just got like a really manipulative ex that you're trying to get away from and be single. But you're looking at them as if to say, ha, I've got the upper hand. So some of you're planting this all over fucking face ache. Some of you are arguing with a court system. Or the sister. I'm arguing with my sister all the time. Like, it's always my fucking sister. You always talk about your brother. This is a mother that always talks about their son or something. Like, you always talk about your son. You're always going on about your son. No, I'm watching for my son. Well, let your son watch it then. Does your son know that you're watching it? No, he doesn't know I'm watching it. I'm Putchy. I sit in the bathroom, dribbling in the corner, doing it in secret. Making out that I have such a fantastic life. What if I know? Because I'm in the corner, actually single, but I'm fucking argumentative. I'm hearing you arrogant asshole. Don't watch then. This is me. Well, if you don't fucking like it, what are you sitting there in the background for? Fuck off, go away. No, I'm going to sit here watching you do all of that just to see if you bring up my story. Alright, keep doing it. Yeah. But it's kind of like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Oh, do you want me to embarrass my girlfriend? I'll embarrass my girlfriend if you like. She's had an IBS flare-up. My girlfriend's got the shits at the moment, and if you, oh, she's gonna wound me for this. Any of you got like farting disorder or whatever it is. She's all right. Let's see. Anyway, show me the other person connected to Capricorn. Show me the other person connected to Capricorn. Well, I'm on antidepressants, and bruv, they make me shit. I actually did that in a Leo reading. Yeah, they make me shit. Bruv, it's a natural bodily function. Let's see. Show me the other person connected to Capricorn, please, from the 14th. The other person connected to Capricorn. Well, they're probably running for their fucking life, yeah. Listen, fuck off. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but I'm now getting pissed off and I am now getting wound up. So you cut me off, I cut you out. You ain't got time to speak to me, I ain't got time to speak to you. I'm sorry, Felicia, but I told you no already, plenty of times. I don't get on with you. Yeah, but we're supposed to. No, we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to keep fighting. Yeah, but I need you to stay here while I talk to you about getting aggressive. No. So some of you don't want this person in your life. They're just in your life, which is normally either family or because you've got children and stuff like that, so on and so forth. But someone's starting to get really annoyed. You've got 2 7s on both sides now. Whose side are you on anyway? Are you on our side? Or are you on their side? I don't know. Pick a side. Pick a side. I inside. I'm outside. Some of you are just worried about being gang stalked by fucking monsters in the closet. Let's see. Gang stalking. Oh dear. It's always a Capricorn that will come to me all the time. Guarantee you. Now Gary or Tina, guarantee you every time does witchcraft get brought up, it's a Capricorn. It's a Capricorn. I've had witchcraft done to me, Steve. It's always Capricorns that say witchcraft. Always. Anyway, let's see. 14th to the 21st, show me the other person. Show me the other person. Yeah, it's an hard knock life. It's an hard knock life once I've been knocked back. Oh, someone got knocked back. Which is kind of like, well, I'm single and I'm out here, and it's like someone just got knocked back and their ego got bruised, and they're kind of like, oh, fuck it, bruv. I give up the dating pool. So, like, yeah, fuck it, I give up, bruv. I can't. I'm just so sick to death of, like, everybody that I meet is crazy. Like, or I'm still attached to my crazy ex. X marks the spot. 10. So it's kind of like, well, you do your thing over there, and I'll do my thing over here. You stay in your corner, and I'll stay in my corner. Okay? Michael, or something up the line. Michael, or Michelle, or Mika. 8. Again, you've got it here. Communication is whack. Out of line. Someone's defending themselves by the person. You see, this can also very much be when what is hidden that is not there, you just feel that it's there. You just know that somebody's going through this in their mind. Like if someone has this in their mind, okay, you can just feel that and you just pick it up spiritually. You just know that the person is overthinking something, and the more they don't speak about it, and the more they don't say anything about it, the more the other person thinks. And they think, and they think, and they think more and think more. And as they do, the other person's like, no, I can feel the fact that you're fucking crazy, bruv. I can fucking hear all of that spiritually in your head. I can feel that it's running around like a fucking lawnmower in your head, going like thinking. And when you're around people that do that all the time, especially when you're mean, right? When you're around people like that all the time, I can hear. It's kind of like I can't hear the thoughts. Well, I can, but I can kind of like, I know that it's like someone that's overthinking, and they're overthinking, and they're overthinking, and they're overthinking, and then suddenly all those thinking thoughts go quiet. And it's like this moment of silence where someone can be thinking that much. Because they start going quiet, they start acting upon what it is that they're worrying and thinking about that much. and then they act upon that, and then they can tell you that it's you, and then someone starts to create a mirror, and then you're like, that isn't fucking me, you're paranoid. No, I know, because you did that, because you did it before. Yeah, that's past. Why are you... Yeah, but because of that, I'm paranoid. Now, everything that you do, I'm now watching you like fuck now, because you're paranoid. So I'm just have an expectation that this is going to happen again. And then it's going to happen again. So I'll think about it and think about it, get paranoid that it's going to happen again, project that onto the person and push them away, and then you just create a mirror. And then people just start getting really pissed off, really fed up with the other person getting blamed, when you know inside you're thinking, I fucking didn't do all of that. That's in your head. You're paranoid. No, I'm not, because you started to act the way you did before. Yeah, that's fucking... Drop it. No, there's something wrong. No, hello, there isn't anything wrong. Yeah, but it is to me because I'm thinking about it. Well, stop fucking thinking then. Yeah, because yes, because you're going to start pushing me away, telling me that it's me, by blaming me, saying that it's me. It isn't. Stop thinking. Okay? And then you get this side. Oh, fuck it, I can't be doing with you. Like, all you're doing is thinking, because I can fucking feel it, I can hear it, I can kind of sense the fact that you're overthinking the scenario. And because you're now doing that, all you're going to do is create more of a drama out of a crisis, out of all of this really is a Five of Swords. You're just overthinking it, right? You're overthinking it. That's on a general level. That's just on like a very moderate scale of what can be created by over-anxious thoughts. It starts to create your reality, right? So you start to live out of that reality. You're like, fuck, bruv, what is this that I can feel? I can feel that it's coming from you, but you're just kind of like, fuck, bro, you alright? No, I'm not. Okay, I think I'll just go. See you later. You know. So anyway, that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. What we do over on the other side as well is do a not a singles at the moment, is to do thoughts and feelings that is coming from your partner, of what they think and what they feel about you and what they feel about this whole scenario at hand after the actual reading itself. So we do another 2 cards here. We clarify them, give you 2 separate stories and also 1 story, and then also the thoughts and the feelings that are coming from the people that are connected to you. Now, because we're connected to everybody in life, that will give me a general perspective of whether that be your partner and the whole scenario at hand, but generally how they're thinking, how they're feeling, you know, what they're planning, what's in their head, basically. Okay, so we go over all of those scenarios, but you will only find it on the full access bundle along with everything else that is over there, guys. Okay, as you well know. If you haven't and you want to join, you can follow the link provided below, but you'll need the full access bundle. If you are joined, follow the app. Okay, please make sure you also follow Angel Radio. There's another channel that I run with the music, is also on here, but there is also another one in case you don't want to keep going through all of the tarot stuff and you just want access to the actual music itself as a channel. It's all over there. Okay, so it's on the other channel, but it's all provided below. Okay, all right, guys, all personal readings, all that sort of stuff. All right, thanks very much. I'll see you soon.